Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy E Games. We're back in Genshin Impact. And today we are gonna play the Nahida story. I guess the second part of it, a second act of it. It's the Genshin version 3.6 recently released. It's the Genshin 3.6 now. And yeah, Nahida has a continuation to her story. I don't know if it's a continuation or if it's just like another story with Nahida as the lead. But yeah, let's see what this is. This little thing here says Sapientia Oromasdis chapter. Nahida story quest act 2 start. In the sanctuary of Surasthana lies a crystal of unknown origins, which holds a promise destined to remain unfulfilled. In the long river of time, all beings are but passerbys. Humans and gods create history, but even they cannot ensure that these stories will not be forgotten by generations to come. Why are we born? What do we love? Why can't we let go? Listen to the answer of the oldest and yet also the youngest being in the world. Ho ho ho. And we can unlock this now. Yes. Homecoming. Sapientia Oromasdis chapter act 2. Where lies the path home? Go to the entrance of Sumeru City. One day you and Paimon run into an old friend at Sumeru City gates. I've been playing the new map area and then unlock these two quests, but we'll ignore that for now. We'll track this one. Alright. We actually need to go down here apparently. Is Nahida gonna jump out of nowhere and just like startle us? Give it a jump scare. A little radish just pops out of the ground and goes like, ha ha ha! You found me! Oop. Ooh, a little birdie.
Hey, isn't that Nahida?
Let's throw something at her.
Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here.
This is my city. Why would you think I wouldn't be here?
Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to?
Same old adventuring and stuff. Helping all kinds of people. The usual mining, fishing, genius, invocation, TCG, and catching crystal flies. The devs are very aware of what the community has to do to like grind every day. Actually, haven't been fishing. I don't even have the like fish 1,000 times or catch 1,000 fishes achievement yet. But yeah, I haven't been fishing, but all the other ones I've been doing.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourself.
No, that's really grindy. A lot of it is really boring now.
How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul.
Could it be memories of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is. Why is that?
It's probably the effects of Ermin's soul.
Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Feel free to fill us in. Maybe I can help.
Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
Oh, what is it? It's canned knowledge. Oh wait, this is something different completely.
Oh, it's beautiful. It looks like it's filled with some kind of power. I found it in the sanctuary of Surasthana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different.
Could it be from a later or an earlier iteration of you?
It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
It's most likely something that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left behind. But what's with her foggy memory? Wait, what? Well, is she supposed to forget completely? And that's why she shouldn't really be having, like, the feeling of misremembering something? Or is it something else entirely? The weird thing is that the Wanderer of Scaramouche, the Balladeer, he kind of found a loophole and got his memories back, even though his memory is supposed to be deleted. I guess that implies, right? Why can't Nahida do the same thing? But the whole point of forgetting Lord Rukkhadevata was to cleanse Irminsul from the tainted knowledge or something, right? The cursed knowledge, forbidden knowledge, or whatever that was causing Elazar and doing all sorts of harm to the physical world, the existence of it, or the knowledge of the existence of it.
Traveler, do you have any ideas?
I don't know, but it's very concerning.
You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away.
Now, we're always on an adventure, Paimon.
Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again. Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
A random person. Floating hydro fungus. Is that bloaty floaty? It's trying to talk to us.
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around
He
here!
tries to talk to it, instead of like killing it on the spot. Got a cute little voice.
I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place.
Yeah, they're too fun.
Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Please, don't worry.
Yeah, and she's a Archon. She's super strong. One little fungus can't do anything.
I think I understand.
It wants his belly rubbed.
Seems that it wants us to follow it.
Oh, okay, that too.
You can understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help. Well, fungi are kinda cute, but...
Bongo Head is really nice. Is a really nice fungus, you know.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look.
The weird thing is that in this game, or I guess in my game, I've also named my Scaramouche Bongo Head or my Wanderer Bongo Head, which I have not unlocked him yet. I missed out on his banner. I wasn't able to pull him, and he hasn't had a rerun at the moment, so he's just gonna be stuck as Bongo Head until I pull him, I guess, at some point, hopefully.
All right, lead the way, little fungus. Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting. That's not too different from how humans think sometimes. That's what I meant by shared emotions.
When they said that, it just reminded me. I've been playing Nier Replicant, I guess on my own time. I want to do the play Nier Replicant for my channel, but I've kind of already played through it once, and I don't know how I'm going to record myself. Maybe I'll just record myself do like ending D and E or something. But anyways, yeah, in that one, there's like a huge plot point where you just go around killing these like creatures, these like spirit shade creatures, and the first playthrough, you just kill them, like whatever. They attacked our town, we gotta kill them, whatever. And then the second one, you actually hear what they say, and it turns out they're all like freaking out, like, oh my goodness, this is all scary, I don't know what to do. There's all these humans throwing things at me, and then it turns out like there's just a bunch of kids or whatever. Anyway. Floating hydrofungus. I wonder why they call it a floating hydrofungus. All the hydrofungus can float. It's like calling a bird a flying bird. I guess there are some birds that can't fly. But the floating part seems a little redundant. But anyway.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus.
Let's shoot some dendro energy at it and see if it comes back to life.
Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member. Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
Give it a little tickle. It could tickle.
What is it, Nahida?
It's pregnant.
Strange. Very strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
Wait, what?
Huh? An elemental life form?
Explain.
Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it.
Whoa.
Definitely not anything like your typical fungus.
And do you have any ideas why this might be? So you're saying it only looks like a fungus among us?
Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it. So this is a first even for Nahida. But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power.
Void element? Is that going to be like the 7th elemental power, void? And then the 8th would be light or something. Kind of like the abyss. And a lot of theorists, I guess, people theorizing that Aether and Lumine are like light elemental, and because light is like a combination of all the colors or whatever. That's why they can use all the other elements when they attune to them.
The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted. So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void?
Fill the void? I fill my void with food.
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
Nahida's gonna fill its void. That sounds kind of dirty. Especially since she's like a child. Makes it extra inappropriate. Ah, senpai! My void is filling! Elemental being, floating hydrofungus. Surprise, floating hydrofungus. Happy, floating hydrofungus.
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro.
Wait, what?
Is it really the Lord of Dendro?
Saberu.
Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
Ah! It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just... Paimon!
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. It's no big deal.
You know, big.
But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
I don't know, you do most of the talking, so... There's no need to start worrying about that all of a sudden.
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking.
Other functions, you'd say. Ugh.
So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Interesting.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon.
Pat her on the head, Lumine.
You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct.
He's an
This
imposter.
might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
He's an imposter fungus. Beer.
It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice. Me, 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 me.
Did you a little dance?
It says that it's very thankful for your help.
Ring.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence.
Interesting. We must go search Irminsul.
My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness. Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever.
Oh no, the apocalypse.
A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control.
Oh no. It's like apocalypse is probably like a worse version of a calamity. It seems like a calamity only affects like a nation or a few nations or an area, whereas like apocalypse, you kind of assume it affects the entire world. So this being, this weird elemental being, had an apocalypse occur on its world, I guess. Maybe it lives in a different dimension and has somehow found its way here through like weird portals or whatever. Kind of like how Lumine and Ether found their way here through weird portals. Actually, they got sent here by the heavenly principal goddess lady, right?
We were victims of the apocalypse. Yet, in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
Oh my goodness, if you can't beat it, join them.
The apocalypse?
That's a X-Men villain, isn't it?
I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Okay, let's go find a nice place to sit down and get a cup of tea and you could explain it to us.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
Okay, no tea then.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge? Ugh. We're not supposed to mention this. It has to do with the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and we've deleted that.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert? It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten.
How convenient.
That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
It's almost like the writers didn't want to go into detail or something, so they just wrote that this character can't remember.
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Oh, is this kind of referring to how the contamination, aka the forbidden knowledge, was destroying Greater Lord Rukkhadevata and the Irminsul and stuff, and it must have been taken away in order to like save save Irminsul and people of this area. And there's like parallel there between this elemental being and Nahida having to purge that memory in order to save everyone and herself.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged. I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help.
Wait, what? That's weird to hear Nahida mentioned in Aranara, but I guess the Aranara are kind of like extensions of the Dendro Archon in some way, right? Because their powers come from memories, and they also use their memories to do stuff, and they become like trees when they move on to one stage of living to the next or whatever. So yeah, interesting.
Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand.
Where are these kids she's mentioning though?
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now.
Boop, 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 boop. You have dialed the wrong number. Whoa! Are these Arnara gonna pop up like, yeah?
That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Agreement, you say?
Hmm? Agreement?
What is this agreement you speak
You
of?
might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well.
Memories! I can't remember my memories.
But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait?
Oh, okay.
The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
Sounds good. Lead the way. Oh yeah. Homecoming. Far from home. No way home. Oh.
There's something that I'm very concerned about.
Are you talking about that crystal? Are you talking about your fuzzy memories?
Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different? The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus.
Wait, what? But the fungus, that means the fungus is almost identical to yours and at the same time not?
What?
Right. There's a connection between the crystal and the fungus.
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business. Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more. Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything.
We'll just have to continue investigating.
Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
Ring! Well, the elemental life form.
The road here is a little
Word.
rough. I'll lead the way.
Oh, there's weirdos
Don't
over there,
worry,
though.
Paimon can handle any road!
They're gonna try and steal money from us.
Enemies! You're up, traveler!
Wait, we're actually gonna fight them? I thought we were just gonna, like, scoot by them. Defeat the opponents blocking your path. Wacha!
Incoming!
Now, it's been a while since I've used cutscene. Ah, she's so strong.
Spring forth!
Spring forth!
Game's up. Fun's over.
I think some people... Oh, I killed her.
Amazing.
I was gonna do a cutscene
With
thing.
such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Oh yeah, cutscene is really strong.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment. After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
Not the slimes or the R&R.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon.
Oh, is he insinuating that Paimon took this form to adapt to this environment so that she can be the traveler's companion? She maybe not purposely, but her adaptation made her into this cute little floaty thing, just so that it's easier for the traveler to like accept her as a companion, and she actually looks different. Potentially the unknown goddess.
Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily.
Oh, are they also implying now that we can give Paimon a gun and she'll just shoot people? Because she doesn't hold anything with her hands. Would it be nice if we can give her, like, I don't know, a slingshot or something that she can randomly fire off something to, like, I don't know, make it so that we can do elemental reactions or something. We can, like, load her up with some sort of weapon that applies some sort of element on someone. Maybe she doesn't do damage, she just purely applies elements onto people so you can do reactions. So you can, like, I don't know, play single player Lumine without any companions, and Paimon would be the one, like, helping you do reactions or healing you or or stuff like that. I guess again referencing to Near Replicant, there's a companion in that too, which is this book, and the book can do magic spells, which when you're controlling the main character, you also control this companion kind of with some of the attacks. So all the ranged attacks are from the book, even though you're kind of playing as Nier. So it'll be cool if Paimon can serve the same role at some point. I guess during the Scaramouche nascent god fight, the weird, I don't even know what it is, like a bunny thing that Nahida gives us, it's kind of like that, where it's constantly shooting, and you can do that with Nier's book, or Weiss, I guess it's called.
The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
Interesting.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Wait, what?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy, and energy comes with time. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
But we forced many trees to bear fruit during our Aranara adventures.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth. Ah, you're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Seems like it's pretty good at coming up with metaphors as well.
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth. A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
Bing.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh, no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired. You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
Oh, it's more enemy.
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head? We can figure out who will carry who later! We have monsters here!
Alright, the thing I was gonna do is this. Wacha! Which is, I don't think I've ever done that before.
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying someone.
Yeah, with Keqing, I think in the past I just kind of fired her elemental skill and then teleported to where it fires. I never really aimed it. So doing the aim above someone and then teleporting there and plunging, apparently you can squeeze a bit more damage there if you use it smartly.
No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
You have children?
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, one was my friend and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name.
I named it.
You know, like Bongo Head.
You have an odd taste for names.
We actually don't even know this thing's name yet. It's still just called Elemental Being: Floating Hydrofungus.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great. Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with. That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name is...
I don't remember. Greater Lord
I'm
Rikadavana.
sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things.
That Alzheimer's, that's what happens. Don't worry, you can try and remember it on the way.
Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland.
You just pick up this horror.
Yes, this way. We're almost there.
We're almost there. Follow the elemental life form again. Oh, is that a wither zone in front of us? Wait, I thought I got all of them. Is this part of the story? Whoa.
It's the Withering.
Wait, what? I thought because we got rid of all the forbidden knowledge that all these wither zones are gone, along with the Elisar and stuff.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Wait, what?
Paimon doesn't understand. It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the Withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the Withering is formed? Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the Withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the Withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared.
Wait, what?
They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the Withering.
Oh no.
But what a sad and pitiful end.
It's been so long since I've dealt with the Withering Zone, I already forgot how to actually defeat it
When
or
I
clean it
left
up.
my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the Withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
Yeah, you don't have any hands. How are you gonna draw? How are you gonna hold a pen to draw?
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I understand. Just leave it to us.
I got this. This is a product of forbidden knowledge after all.
So you're worried about me? It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake, but when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
If you say so.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right?
Right.
Now let's do this! We've dealt with the Withering countless times already!
Alright, that sounds good, Paimon. Let's do it. Ring. Oh, we gotta play as Nahida. Oop. Ow. 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 Man, I missed so many times there. Ah! I forgot they explode. Ciao. Got all of them. Light the candle or what? Oh, I have to defeat these things, don't I? Alright, let's do it. Alright, so another thing is that you can apparently use this to destroy its wings. Yeah, you can. That's pretty cool. Wait, how did they build her? She has a 5-star thing. Oh, she has Nobilis. And 3 constellations. Cool. She's kind of rigged.
I see everything! Don't blink!
Yeah, so I was able to hit its wings with Genshin. So I was able to disable
To
it.
the chase! Sacred name. Fortune
Unfortunately,
preserver.
there's no
Propagate!
reaction between Dendro and Cryo. I wonder if that's gonna be added later. I highly doubt it though. What am I missing here? Oh, I just need to talk to the thing in the middle. Or interact with the thing in the middle. Talk to it. Hey, can you go away now? Boop.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of.
Oh no.
So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home. Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the Withering makes Paimon sad.
Oh, do you need a hug?
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around.
Yeah, you're
An
round,
external
alright.
form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Boop. Whoa.
Hold on. I think I got something.
Your eyes glowed there. How'd you do that? What does your elf eye see? Quite literally.
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank
The number
you so
you have
much.
dialed is currently unavailable.
So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
Let's go conscious it.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay, follow me.
Okay. Sounds good. Ring. Wait, what? Guess I go to seek out the other elemental life form. It's on the other side of the world. Oop, okay. Sure, that sounds
We're
good
close
to me.
now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right?
If we startle them, we won't be able to avoid a fight.
Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They can
Oop.
be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
Accidentally skipped the line there.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right?
Can you, like, cloak us or
But
something?
you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
Wait, you can change into a fungus, Nate?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
He's an imposter. Doo, doo, doo.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Changing into a piece of cake should be a fungus for her.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight. But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
Okay.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time.
Wait, what?
I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
Do we get to see a little Nahida fungus? Or is this gonna use a different model?
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Like, I mean, use, like, another existing fungus model.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
Doo 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 doo. Oh. It just looks like another hydro
You
fungus.
really turned into a fungus.
So, how does it feel? How do you like it?
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Wait, we can't go in there, they'll attack us.
Oh, how do we do that?
With, elemental sights like we did last
I'll
time?
get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms.
Yeah.
Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, traveler.
Okay. Time to figure out who's what, who. Oh, Oh, I thought we get to play as Fungus Nahida. Wait, I'm not doing anything right now. This is on autoplay.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it.
Move right.
Why is it reacting like that?
Winged dendro shrew. Uh-oh, it's talking to me.
Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me.
Oh, did I screw up? The planned infiltration of the habitat failed because you were detected. Well, darn. Is this just like a trial and error thing? Or was there hints as to what to pick?
There's a fungus on patrol in the center
Yeah.
It looks pretty vigilant.
Move left. Whirling electro fungus.
Nah.
Woo! Sick moves, bro. Leave us alone. Okay.
It seems they didn't notice me.
Wait, why did the other one notice me and this one didn't?
It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through.
Okay. I don't understand why that one was cool with me, but that one wasn't. Is it just like trial and error? There's the painted one over there.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Oop. I could have guessed that was the without
So
even
this is
using
the one.
elemental sights.
Understood.
That was weird. I just walked like 4 steps. Is there even a point to switching all the different peoples? Nahida used her elemental powers on the fungus. Seeing their companion regain consciousness, the nearby fungus lower their guard with you.
Nahida? What's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Let's water it a little bit. It's waking up.
Who are you?
We are the Dendro Archon.
I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Na. A while later, ...
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes, unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember. Really? That's great! Home, Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon, that sounds cool.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Yes, they're both dragons, but at Pep, the Dendro Dragon has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
What? Dragon magic? Who put Guild Wars 2 into this game?
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
Are they saying that forbidden knowledge, or the Dendro Dragon somehow learned forbidden knowledge and it like wrecked its body or something, thus wrecking their homeland?
I'm still confused.
Is it like Dendro slimes giving birth to smaller slimes?
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait. Then, if that's the case, doesn't that imply that a pet has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
That's what I just pointed out earlier.
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
A pet is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated...
And a big void will also form inside the dragon!
Oh no. We must fill that void with ice cream.
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen a pep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization? But anyway, a pep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak.
So, saving the Dendro Dragon is the important thing you need to do?
Yes! How could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form, and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Nahida, get a hold of yourself. Plants and humans don't fight over oxygen. Plants breathe the things humans breathe out. Carbon dioxide. Silly Nahida. Don't know about carbon dioxide, but you know about oxygen.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
The crystal is the dragon's eye. Oh, what?
Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm just
You're
kidding.
right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
Zoop? Where'd you pull that out of? My butt.
No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is.
It's Greater Lord Rukadavada, I think. the Anemo hydro, or the Anemo fungus has like a really adorable voice.
I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members.
What a convenient plot device. I'm gonna just contact my helpers that are off screen that can give us the information we need to move on. Boop, 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 boop. The number you have dialed is not available.
I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now.
Zoop, 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 zoop. That's her connecting to the internet because the Akasha doesn't exist anymore. She needs to dial in. Don't use the phone, Mom. I'm
Let's
playing
wait for the reply
StarCraft.
again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
What? Random apples came out. No. Stretchy Anemo fungi.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
Go home, leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us, no matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Sure.
Of course, I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
It was able to explain with less words what needed to be done than you did.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here. Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
My mind has the same sentiment as me. Yeah, I kind of understand what it's trying to say anyway, so can I pick up all this stuff up? It's my food now, suckers! There's a little, like, dance. Kinda creepy. I'll just dance at us. Don't you dance at us? Are you challenging us? Whirly pyro fungus. Sick moves, bro. I need to go all the way there and tend to the farmlands. When I come back, is something gonna happen to them? I sure hope not. What is this farmland you speak of? Oh, here it is. Plant seed. Wait, how do I get that to show up? The elemental life form known as the floating Anemo fungus gave you these seeds. Plant them in a field to grow food that the fungi enjoy eating. But will there be any fungi who remembers how to till the fields in the future? Question mark, mark, mark. Water the farmland. Wait, do I just like fire water at it? Chow!
Planted all the seeds. It's time to handle the invading plant life.
We must moida. Void. Oh, these aren't sweet flowers, honey.
Ah! Wildflowers! It wasn't hitting when it said plants were invading.
No, it's a little bit lower elevation, so I can't hit it. So
Nowhere to hide.
Gotcha.
Incoming.
No, I thought it went down. I hate fighting things on the edge of cliffs.
Whew. That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
Nahida, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Tevat. Sumeru was a Pep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand.
Oh, interesting. There's a huge spike on top of Dragon Spine. And there's a spike where Dvalin hangs out, I think. And now, I don't think we've been to the spike in the desert yet. But was there a spike inside the chasm as well? Was that something else? I don't remember now. That was when we saw Yelan. I think that was a spike as well. I don't remember.
In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, a pep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
A pep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods. However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble.
I thought the gods and dragons were on good terms.
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, a pep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why a pep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Interesting. Return to the Withering Zone and speak to the elemental life form. Withering Zone is no longer a Withering Zone. We cleaned it up, didn't we? But this wasn't a Withering Zone. We walked here and it was just fine, right? Can we come here afterwards? Withering Zone was somewhere south.
Lord of Dendro. Family happy. You really like them, don't you? Family like. Do you not like your family?
By family you mean Ether? I don't know, actually. It's been a very long time, and it doesn't seem like we're trying that hard to find him. We're constantly sidetracked and hanging out with our new friends constantly and dealing with their problems.
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species.
Paimon? That's a little tact here.
Does that matter? Family likes me. I like family. Paimon doesn't quite understand.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Woo, 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 woo. Her eyes is good.
Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
What if my looks changed? What if Paimon's looks changed?
Paimon would still follow you around. Wait, would you not be able to recognize Paimon?
Oh? Understood. Thank you.
It's like when your phone gets the text or whatever, it vibrates. That's what's happening to her eyes. It's like a notification. It's like ba-dink! I got a new notification for a message.
Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now.
Oh, that suck.
It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then a pep may be in danger.
Sorry.
It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear.
Greater Lord Rikadavada?
And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
It'd be funny if they animated Lumine's eyes shift back and forth. I don't want to mention the Greater Lord Rikadavada, but I don't have to.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land.
But, if Lumine still remembers it, then the other Descenders also remember the existence of forbidden knowledge. Dun dun dun! But everyone here does remember the existence of forbidden knowledge. It's just that they forgot what the forbidden knowledge really was. It's just like, you know the existence of like let's pretend how to create cell phones or something was suddenly forgot, but then we all knew that cell phones was a thing. It's kind of like that, where we knew smartphones were a thing. We just don't remember how to create it. So yeah, everyone here is like mentioning forbidden knowledge, knowing that it once existed, and can kind of imply, I guess, or induct that somehow the missing memories that is tied to the forbidden knowledge might have something to do with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, or try to fill in like what's missing. Would that be induct or deduct? I think that's induction. Deduction is you have all the pieces and you just need to like put it together. But induction is you're using the current available information to try and reason new information. I think that's how it works. Anyways, let's continue.
Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru, a murky place that no one can return from.
The chasm. Oh my gosh. Well, is that the spike that Nahida mentioned then? That turned Sumeru into a desert?
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but...
I guess Lumine knows of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, which is connected to forbidden knowledge, but Lumine herself doesn't have any forbidden knowledge in her head.
What if it can be converted to a different form?
Forbidden knowledge converted to unforbidden knowledge?
I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
Okay. Oh, whoa. You are unable to reach... Wait, what? What was that? Head to the deepest part of the chasm. Well, what was that warning there? I just, like, missed it. But yeah, I got a quest complete, so we'll just pretend that weird warning thing wasn't a thing. But yeah, I'm probably going to end things here. I'm just a little curious as to where that actually tells me to go. Go into the chasm, then? Yeah, this is where the spike is, right? Oh man, the spike thing, the lore behind the spike thing is like pretty interesting. Or at least there isn't a lot of lore behind it, so it's very mysterious and that makes it interesting. But yeah, I guess that's all I have for you for today. I will continue the story in the next one. We'll go to the chasm and see what's up with this Dendro dragon. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little story step for Nahida's story. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, where I'll continue the story. And yeah, goodbye.